Button is now pressed. You are now live, sir.
Oh, that's what that recording meant in that top left corner. Glad to know that. Bless you.
Excuse me. Thank you.
His soul tried to escape.
Nah, I actually did have a sneeze down in Myrtle Beach that scared the shit out of me. Oh my god. I literally thought I was losing an internal organ. Like, it was worse than what you just heard or any that you have ever heard. It scared the shit out of me.
How does your own sneeze scare you?
My mom came out the door to look and see if I was still alive.
Yeah, scaring her, I get. Your shit scared you. That's the part. That's like your fart scaring you. Like, nigga, really? You knew it was there. You knew it was
My
coming.
fart has ran me out of a room before.
I mean, my fart has ran me out of a room before, but it didn't scare me.
Okay, it's not just me then. Cool.
Nah, sometimes shit stinks, sir. Nigga, I was hanging out with this nigga Q one day. He farted outside. I had to put an incense outside. How you stink all of outside? I was so mad. I was so pissed.
Was there no breeze, no nothing?
Summertime, sir. It's just nasty, hot, wet fart. Had to put an incense right there in the middle of us, which is crazy because again, we're outside. You just fucked up the whole all of outside. Yeah, something ain't right there.
You got the keys, Dalen. That fucked me up a little bit.
I think he was waiting for us to get in the car. We were still on the side of the road talking bullshit.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
If I really had the keys, I'd have pulled off without y'all. But
Don't state property me, bitch. The fuck you mean, nigga?
I'd have had you like Cristal.
Nah, you know I can't work.
But welcome all to another episode of the Lunch Table Podcast. You know who we are. We are your trifecta, your tribunal, the overlords of your doom. I joke, I kid. But anyway.
No, that's a kid.
I'm about to say I like that. The overlords of your overhaul. I'm a shop work that.
Los
Cal. Cal.
Now you're picking up what I put down. You know what? Let him handle that. Let's kick the intro.
Too funny.
Lunch Table Podcast. I can attest that he is still alive. He is still very much alive.
Did this nigga get in the car and just go like that shit just happened? He picked up the way he stopped his sentence at and everything. It just kept going. What happened?
Yo. That folks is how you commit. Oh shit. Oh. Woo.
Okay, that's what we doing. Okay. Hey Dale, did you know that Dalen was going to be able to do that?
Nigga, I didn't know what we was about to come back to, but I didn't think we was going to keep driving. Right. Hold on. Did you know he was going to keep driving? Nope. Neither did I. Yo, I'm sorry. I love that dude. I love those videos.
Like, did you know this man has the ability to get sidetracked and still keep driving? Nope. Neither did I.
Wait a minute. Did he start the intro and his son get into the screen and he kept going like it didn't happen? Yeah. Then why the hell am I here?
I swear the Bakugo one, no. The Bakugo one. Actually, no, the Gojo one killed me.
No. My man is in Inosuke?
Oh my god.
What is his breathing, young nigga? Oh my god.
Fucked up part is everything he said was true.
So true.
Nah, my favorite one was the sound hashira.
Yeah.
I don't know what being flashy means, but when he told me I wasn't it, that low key hurt me in my core.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh,
Oh
shit.
my god.
Oh, I love
Oh,
his videos.
man.
All right. All right. Back
Now
on
the
track.
car is back on the road. It is the month of June. It is Men's Mental Health Month. That said, you know how we do when it comes this time of month. And yes, we have to get better at doing it more frequently, not just in the month of June. But how y'all fellas doing, man?
Sure, I could be better.
I
I felt that.
am I'm legitimately okay where I'm at.
I'm glad to hear that.
And like I said, if we was going with the other subjects we was going to do, I was going to hijack the show because legitimately I have not asked you boys how y'all are genuinely doing, how y'all are actually feeling. So yeah, where y'all heads at?
You want me to go first?
Go for
Caleb,
it.
you good?
Go for it.
I'm overworked, underpaid, stressed. Sometimes feel like nigga walking on eggshells. And I almost got to the point where I felt like talking about shit is pointless. Like, you know, that whole stereotype that we have, like, oh, what's the point of talking about it? Nothing's gonna change. I just got to get it done. So just put my head down and work. Like, I don't like it when motherfuckers make it seem like they not even trying to hear what the fuck you gotta say. Is completely draining. Because I honestly feel like when it comes to a serious conversation, me personally, I don't try to bogart the conversation. I like to hear what a person got to say so I can respond to hear what I got to say so they can respond. But we got to listen to each other, not listen to just respond. I don't like the hypocrisy of shit sometimes. How some people will call you out for your shit, but if you call them out for theirs, it's different. Or they could do one thing, but if you do it, then all of a sudden they got a problem with it. Where was this energy when you was doing it to me? You know, it's things like that stress me the fuck out. I don't like the idea because I've been told as of late that I have this issue of not wanting to be wrong, right? I never think that I'm wrong. I can't be wrong. I'm always right in these situations. And I've been dwelling on that shit for a while now. I don't think that I'm always right, but I would like to know where I'm wrong if so. So you can't just tell me I was wrong for something. You know, explain. Tell me what I did. Why was that wrong? And if I could come back to you with something that, for example, you did, let's say I did something that somebody felt was wrong, but then I would respond to them like, hey, well, you did the exact same thing to me. Where's the same energy? Why does it then become, oh, but you feel you can't be wrong? It's not that. It's just shit is not adding up. And if 2 + 2 don't make 4, then you're not going to get me to see otherwise. It just doesn't, it don't rock with me. And recently, so I got my weekends taken away from me at work, which is really blowing minds. But it's nothing really I could do. You know? And you know me, I don't like being in a position where I feel like there's nothing that I could do. Don't take my choices from me. And it's just that I feel like I need to calm down more. I don't want to say I have anger issues, but I am over aggressive. I know. I need to calm down more. I know that.
Goddamn New York niggas.
No, real shit. And this is what fucks me up, right? And y'all could tell me if my way of thinking is screwed up on this one, right? I do know that I need not to be so aggressive.
Before you do this question, just know that you are asking another New York nigga and a Jersey nigga about aggression. So go ahead, continue.
I'm not aggressive though.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, I am okay. So my natural state is just cool. I'm normally chill. I like to crack jokes, have fun. I'm usually a happy person, for lack of better words, right? So if I'm in a bad mood, is it not reasonable to think that there's a catalyst to it? For somebody who walk around happy, jovial, just cool with everybody at all times, for a person like that to get out of character, is there not a catalyst? You just think they randomly said, "Nah, I'm not going to be the person that I always am every day." Am I bugging for thinking that it has to be a reasoning behind it?
Not necessarily. Well,
You there are going to be times where there's not a reason, like over the weekend. Let me correct that. Specifically Thursday, I was not a people person at all. Period. It's not like somebody did something to me. It was just I was tired of dealing with people at that moment, for those few hours. But I still had to work, still had to deal with contractors, still had to help my mom and aunt out. I still had to people, but I really didn't want to people. And it's just I didn't feel it that day. That happens. Now, that being said, to go to your point, you have people in your life that, and everybody has these people. You have people in your life that literally will have their bad days multiple times a day or multiple times. And when you have your bad day, they're looking at you like, what are you doing? You need to fix that. Then you just had like 3-4 bad days in a row. You was a complete dick for 4 days. But I have a rough morning. I got to fix that. And it's almost like that energy is not being reciprocated when you're there for somebody else. And then when you need that person or when you need them people around you, it's not reciprocated. It's not, you need to fix your face. Dude, the same energy I'm giving you while I'm asking what's wrong and all that other good shit, why am I not getting it? So that I get. But it doesn't have to be a reason. Sometimes you're just not feeling it. And that's okay to not feel it. We're human. We're going to have our ups and downs.
Now, I get you on that because there is a thing of waking up on the wrong side of the bed, right?
Mm-hmm.
But even that, I look at it as that's the catalyst. It might not have been a thing where somebody did something to you per se or something happened that just fucked up your energy. But you woke up with your energy off, right?
Okay.
That's the catalyst. That's the reasoning behind why you are how you are. But if you could go throughout the day or you could start your day and you're fine, that's where I'm saying like it has to be something. And I don't know, because it might seem like a nigga talking in circles right now. But whether you waking up on the bad side of the bed, whether you just not in the mood to deal with anybody, that's the reasoning. So there is a catalyst to why your energy is off. Whether it's self-inflicted or is done on an outside source, it's still a catalyst. If you're not the type to self-inflict that kind of stress on yourself, then what other reasoning is there?
that's what Dell was saying. Sometimes there is no action. And I get what you're saying, but sometimes there's nothing. There's nothing you did to yourself. There's nothing you did that anybody did to you. Sometimes you were just in a mood. It happens.
Mm-hmm.
And I get what you're saying, but there are just days where it's just like, I just ain't got it.
So when those days happen,
well, wait.
What? Right,
real quick,
go ahead.
hold your question, Dell, because I believe, if I'm correct, Los did have a point with why he asked that question.
Yeah, my fault.
Oh, no, it's because I don't, and this is just what I've been dealing with, right? This whole aggression thing, I feel like people pick and choose when it's negative. You feel me? I am a very I personally, and this is just me, and this is why I say that I've been in my head a lot lately, because like I said, I personally don't think that I'm an over aggressive person. I just think that I'm a straight shooter. I'm extremely straightforward and I just say what I'm thinking. I dwell on it because I'm like, if I don't think that I'm aggressive, I just think I'm a straight shooter. Is that me now playing into the side that people say that I don't think that I could be wrong? Because if I looking at it on that side of things, if I was to say, okay, maybe I can be wrong, or excuse me, if I was to say that I was wrong, right, about something, then I will be able to say, hey, I'm too aggressive. But since I'm me personally, I'm saying that I don't think I'm too aggressive. That kind of plays into the whole angle that people saying that I don't think I could be wrong because I'm not seeing the fault in my action.
So when someone says that you're too aggressive, and you ask them how so, what is the answer?
They say my energy and my tone.
That's
right?
not an answer.
But it is. And I'm going to tell you why. I've known you for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
And I can tell you exactly what they mean. And here's the thing. Whether you're right or wrong, whether you have the facts to back up whatever it is you're talking about, the moment your emotion, I'm speaking specifically about you,
Mm-hmm.
the moment you get emotionally invested in a discussion, argument, whatever, yeah, you elevate.
No, and you're not wrong. I am passionate about things that I discuss, like wrestling, movies, video games, Lil Wayne. Okay, cool.
But that's
I
the
get
thing.
that.
But that also translates to when you're speaking about things. It translates more so when you're speaking about matters of the heart and matters of people you care about and people who are supposed to care about you. And so I am not saying that you don't have the right to be emotional. You absolutely have the right to be emotional. And I am not saying that you have to dial yourself back for anybody you have a conversation with. What I do want you to understand is that when you're speaking to somebody, and this is in general, when you're speaking to somebody, know your audience. Because no matter what your message is, if that message is not palatable based on how you deliver it, all people are going to focus on is how you deliver the message.
And that is something that I picked up on for the past few days, and it kind of fucked my head up. And I find myself being more docile lately. Literally, I'm dumbing myself the fuck down. And it's because, like you said, I can't even dispute it. Motherfuckers don't hear what I got to say when my passion comes out. All they do is worry about how my energy is, and my thing becomes, okay, now we're gonna start a vicious cycle because you're not gonna listen to me now. Now you're really not hearing me, and because you're not hearing me, I'm gonna start to get frustrated now. See, before when I was talking passionately, I wasn't upset, I wasn't frustrated, it wasn't any anger, any malice. It was just me getting louder. Now I'm legitimately getting frustrated because I'm speaking very clearly, I'm speaking very bluntly, and you're still misconstruing what I'm saying. You're still turning what I'm saying to something else, or you're making me repeat the same fucking thing 6 times, and I hate repeating myself.
You're doing it.
I know. I know. I know.
I think where my problem lie is, how was anything he said not palatable?
Because
And I think
You get
my
more
issue
fries with
is,
sugar than shit. That's why.
even
I think
aside from that, it's not always what you say, it's how you say it.
I think my
see,
issue
go ahead though.
is, I was about to say, I think my issue is that whole thing of, first of all, don't throw that word energy at me. I hate that. Don't tell me my energy's off. No, I need you to actually describe what I did and how it made you feel. If you can't communicate that at a basic level, instead of throwing some general bullshit around talking about energy, if you can't communicate that, I'm already having an issue because now you haven't answered the question still. You're just telling me I'm wrong, or you're just telling me I'm fucked up for something. Fucked up how? What did I do? How did it make you feel? And if you can't answer that, then now we're at an impasse. Because I'm not going to move on what I'm saying because right now you haven't given me a reason to, especially when I'm telling you exactly what's going on. So, like I said, just now with Los explaining XYZ, it sounded like a straight up answer to me. It sound like he said what he said. So I don't see how that can be misconstrued. Granted, yes, I did see the passion and the emotion welling up in there, but how are you going to take offense to that? He's not directing that at you.
And again,
And that's where I said, hold on, bro, real quick. But that's why I said earlier that I feel like it's a pick and choose thing. Because if we're talking, if you hear me talking to my coworkers about sports, it would seem like we're really getting at each other, but we're just men who get loud and passionate when it comes to certain things. But it's okay for me to do it then. You have no problem then. You're perfectly fine then. But the second that passion comes out and I'm not on your side with something, or we're having a debate of two different opinions, now all of a sudden it's too much. And that's why I said niggas pick and choose. Because if it's too much when we having that debate, when we're at opposite ends, then it should be too much every single time I do it. But it's not.
And that is where perception is 9/10 of the law.
No, sir. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and they can suck my whole dick with that dumb shit. Possess 9/10 of the length of my dick in your mouth.
Whoa.
Sick of that dumb shit.
Wow. That was aggressive. That was so aggressive.
Now, I can definitely see how that can be a little offensive. I can completely understand why people would want to back off and say, "Hey, you're being a little aggressive."
But you know what's crazy about that?
I simply just asked you a question and you introduced me to your dick. Okay,
I was just about to say that, sir. We grew up.
What was that text there, Adele?
And you know what? That's something else that gets me. Because we grew up in the era. No, I'm dead fucking ass. Right now, New York, the slang, suck my dick is a thing. These motherfuckers throw that shit at each other all the time. Like, it's fine. It's just a part of the conversation now. When we was coming up, you don't invite a man to your dick unless you want to fight him. Unless you intentionally, purposely was about ready to throw hands with this nigga, you do not invite somebody to your dick.
Yeah, that was not a joking matter back then.
No, it wasn't. It was not. It was not. So that's not something that I throw at motherfuckers unless I'm really trying to get violent. And y'all know I'm not trying to get violent. I am pussy. Please leave me alone.
I ain't saying all that, but
nah, fuck that. I was talking to motherfuckers about that. Like, I got 2 boys now. I have to be pussy. I'm sorry. I have to. I can't
Listen,
let me.
There's such a thing as not taking every battle.
Nah, I'm of that mindset now where I'm no longer fighting you. I'm gonna tell you to go away. The moment you get physical, you get dead.
No, he's not. He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
I personally grew up with the philosophy. I don't believe in beef. We're not going to be going back and forth. This is about to be a one and done. I always had that philosophy.
I'm in the age of you can either go home or get sent home.
Yeah, I'm not playing no games. So I'm pussy because if it's up with me.
I legitimately told someone at my door, I was like, you can walk off, get escorted off, or get carried off. Take your pick.
Nah, you
motherfucker at my door, you ain't got no choice. You getting carried off, sir. Don't come to my house with no dumb shit.
You ain't got the escort option.
No, you don't.
Walker
you
get
don't
carried.
You don't have the option to get walked either. You came here. It's up now. You came here. No.
Lo said, I'm your God now.
I'm gonna give you a chance to correct your mistake.
I think this man would have flourished under my mom's tutelage.
Oh my God, nigga, a beast and a half, nigga. Are you shitting me? Let me tell you something. Confession time. A lot of this shit I didn't do is because I was worried about how my mom would react. If I had a mom like this, nigga. Nah, son. Let me have grown up on my nah. Me and Miss Allen would have been like this, dog. I'm trying to tell you right now. Nah.
What's crazy though, and circling back into the subject, because we're gonna come back to you, Los, because I do have a question for both of y'all. But circling back, like I realized coming home and being home this year, I didn't know my mom. I just knew she was my mom. I didn't know the actual person. Oh, there's a lot to it. Why she raised me the way she did and why she was the way she was. But also, I am going to say the fact of when we grow up or growing up, some shit happens with us, and we never necessarily find that closure. We never really talk about it or nothing like that. So being back home for this past year, the reason I'm actually really good now is because I actually did find that closure. We actually did have conversations. I told her how I felt with certain things, and literally, she straight up said, "Hey, I didn't mean this is what I was trying to do. I didn't mean to make you feel this way. I actually we had conversation, and it basically that I used to not believe in closure, but it actually did make a difference with that relationship and also with my mental well-being.
Closure still doesn't exist.
No, I was just about to ask you that too. Like, do you think it's closure or that you have an understanding now, and because you have an understanding, it changed how you felt?
That's actually much better. That's actually much better. But yes, but
wake up to reality.
Shut up, Muzan. Keep going.
But the question I have for y'all, though, especially with y'all bringing up, the whole thing of I can't do XYZ, I got a family now, all this shit. When you're having those frustrations, because it's not like you're going to get an understanding from that other person. When you're having those frustrations, how do you handle yourself? Keep a handle on yourself. I know with me it literally is. I have shit to lose now. I actually have a decent life, all of that. But what keeps y'all going?
Okay, I'll go. Outside of my boys, of course, right? I found, I don't know if it's my upbringing or if it's the whole astrology bullshit of me being in Cancer. Because sometimes, let me not call it bullshit. Sometimes that shit do make sense. No, seriously, it does. It does. I don't know.
I fight against the crystal people all the time.
I find that when I get like that, I withdraw. I shut myself off from the world. Metaphorically, I get in my shell.
Turtle.
I'm a crab, sir. It's a difference. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Hey, thank you. Don't be stereotyping us together. Just because we all got shells don't mean we the same thing. That's very racist of you, sir.
But turtle only works specifically for you, though.
No, I'm not Zafir. Fuck you. Fuck you mean.
I didn't say you were, but the reference was still connected to you.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
You're the only reason we have
Nope,
that
nope.
reference.
No, sir. I came up with the phrase. That's it. No. Yeah, that's how I deal with it, honestly. I stay to myself for a bit. I have to. And see, this is where I find that I give a lot of credence to what people are saying about how things should be handled or how my aggression could be misconstrued. Because I know when I'm hot, and I don't care. It's when I come down off of that hot high when I get that pre-nut feeling, and I'm post-nut feeling, excuse me. And I'm like, oh my God, what did I do? Type shit. So that's how I handle it. I mean, that and weed, I'm a smoker. So I smoke, I don't really be upset no more. I ain't even gonna hold you.
So I'm gonna ask this because I'm that person that
black nigga got an answer.
No. Well, hold on. I just had a quick question for the whole sinking back into the shell thing.
Oh, you still thinking about my answer? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because Dalen, I close off. When you do
wait, what?
Close off from the public. I
closed, not close off, nigga.
Whatever. I'm
sorry, when you said it, it just like, wait, what, Dalen? I close off. What? Okay.
Anyway.
I'm sorry.
I'm not here. I wasn't here. I didn't come for the freak off.
Do you circle back?
You got that same Diddy Wonka invitation in the mail that we got, nigga. You was definitely here for the freak off.
I wasn't here for the freak off.
Yeah, you was.
Look, I ran out of baby oil. Didn't feel like going to the store.
That's why they gave you the golden ticket.
Los, when you come back out of the house, shit, we're gonna keep this shit safe. Fuck this shit.
You clearly ignored everything.
Yes, we go.
I'm not even getting involved in that.
Nope.
Nope.
do you circle back to what bothered you the first time with a more of a level head, or do you come back to it, or do you just write it off and keep it moving?
Honestly, it depends on what it is and who's involved. Like if it's something that after I calm down, I find that it's not even that important to me, it is what it is. I leave it alone. If it's somebody who I felt that wasn't that important to me, I might not even talk to them no more. Because what's the point? But if it's somebody else significance, then yeah, I always spin the block when it comes to something like that because my conscience kind of fucks with me. Like I dwell on this shit. So then I don't know if it's either how I acted, if it's how that person felt in the moment, if it's we left it on a bad term, whatever the reason is, that I can't get past. So I have to go back and I don't know, iron shit out, for lack of better words. Go ahead, Blackface. Answer his question.
Well, that's rude,
So is your face.
says the sand nigger.
I was called that like 2 days ago at work, nigga. I ain't even gonna hold you, son. The motherfucker said that shit at work. I was like, yeah, I've gotten that a lot. I know.
Goddamn Dalen over here acting like Bakugo. This nigga act like he mad he at the fight, but he really wanted to be at the fight. You think he fighting to save the world? This nigga just like to fight.
I do not like to fight. But
what made that so scary is just now when you did that, your eyes were just completely black. I ain't see not no pupils. That was some evil ass shit, and don't do that again.
Side note, real quick, bro. Sorry to cut in. Sorry. So I saw what the fuck y'all was talking about. I went back to last week's episode when y'all was like, "Oh, did the Reacher see the ring, nigga?"
Oh, so you saw that shit?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, so okay.
All right.
On that note, Dalen. Come back,
shit.
Come back. Oh, I just had to say that before I forgot. Holy shit, that was wicked.
So, in answer to your question, it's a couple of things for me. First and foremost is it's levels to it. So the first level, if I'm mentally there, like I'm still present, my first thing is this really worth the energy that I feel like giving it? You know what I'm saying? Like something happens and there's a part of me that's like, you need to react how you kind of want to react. But then there's the part of me that's like, is this going to be worth what it's going to cost you to react that way? So that's kind of like, that's more for annoyances, low level things. Bigger things, I look at the situation and I still ask the same question, but then I look at the people involved. You know what I'm saying? And like Lo said, I kind of look at who I'm dealing with because there are certain people who, once you show me who you are, I might not even cut you off. I might still let you be around, but I'm going to deal with you accordingly. But then there are other people who, once I see who you are and I realize, yeah, no, you don't deserve to be in my space and I don't want you in my space, then you no longer exist. And here's the thing. I'm not going to tell you don't exist. People have found out I can treat you like Casper right in your face. Like, I'll look you dead in your face and act like you're not there. Yes.
What's worse is that hurt people more than anything else.
It does. And I wish I had that energy to do that, but I don't. Oh, dear God, I don't. Like, I have this bull in the China shop mentality. Like, I'm coming straight at you, bro. I can't.
So, Los,
I wish I could do that.
I got to ask a question. Which one is better? Actually giving that person the energy and retaliating and going back and forth, or ignoring their existence and leaving them rubbing a computer screen?
See, you can't ask that question. You can't ask that question because when you put the term better on it, those are preferential items right there. Because getting involved and getting hands-on, that's going to be based on your level of pettiness. Now, don't get it twisted. My petty levels are up there. If I should so choose, I have no qualms about getting my hands dirty. But there are other people
worth it to me for that, though. And some people aren't worth that energy.
There are times when it's worth it. There are times.
Yes, there are. There definitely. Yes.
That's why I said I pick and choose. Like, I ask the question, is this going to be worth the energy I'm going to give it? Like, is it going to satisfy me? You know what it's like? It's like you look at a woman and you go, she looked bad, but is it going to be worth the work I'm going to have to do to get in there? That's how I look at it.
I mean, yeah.
But yeah, it always revolves back around. The last thing, and this is ultimately the last thing. This is the most primal and feral of things. My pride. I will never, ever.
Oh, Los just let his domain expansion loose.
I will never.
Luxurious. I hate you, Dell.
Let the panties rain.
Anywhere within my domain is an automatic orgasm.
It's like that dude from Doom Patrol. There was a guy in Doom Patrol who was doing that to people.
I used to watch that show too. What nigga was that? I love Doom Patrol.
My name is Los Coleon, and this is the lunch table. Nigga, you ain't David Ruffin.
Ain't nobody come here to see you, Dell.
But yeah, like I have too much pride to allow somebody.
Do you know David Ruffin? Do you know that Leon actually ad-libbed that line? Mm-hmm. That wasn't a part of the script. Oh my god. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, David. I'm sorry.
But yeah, I just have too much pride to allow somebody to pull me outside of my character. So, like, I will never allow somebody to have that level of control over me. Like, if I choose to get back at you, it's gonna be on my terms, my way, and you're gonna play my game and dance to my tune, puppet.
That was something else I had to learn too. I was always so ready to be a hothead on shit, and that's not always the answer, and that's not always the best way to deal with people.
Very true.
Because some people even look for that. They literally try to get that out of you.
Because not to be funny, even in retaliation, you got to be cool. Even when you retaliate, you got to keep a cool head.
Now, what's crazy about that, right, is I kind of feel both of y'all are right in a sense. Because when Dell asked which one is better, I had an answer because I do think one is better. But you are right, Dylan. It is a preference. It is. But I do think it's better to keep a nigga on red and just make them soak in what they did. Mm-hmm. Because that does hit harder. I get it.
You got to sit and think about that.
You're right. I get it. You're not wrong. But there's something inside of me that don't allow me to do that. And that's what I'm saying. When I said I wish I could, I meant that shit. I can't.
So
I can't.
You can. And I'm gonna tell you, I want you to hear me out. Because there is always a pivotal moment where you have a choice. You think you don't have a choice. You have a very pivotal moment. There's only 4 or 5 moments.
And you see what Wade did to Francis, right? You see exactly what he did. This is what I'm saying. Oh, fuck it. I can't.
Beyond that bullshit just now, are we going to ignore the fact that this nigga keep flapping his fucking hair every 5 minutes?
I'm sorry. I don't mean it on purpose. I wasn't doing it on purpose. No, I swear to you, I wasn't. See, like just now, I was about to say, I swear to you, I wasn't. And then if I did that, I was going to be like, look, you're doing it right now. I'm not doing it on purpose, nigga. It's not a thing. But again, don't get mad at me because my domain expansion is luxurious, nigga. I got that shit, dog.
So
Now that one was on purpose.
Now I got one final question because I ain't realized we 40 minutes in already.
And y'all two niggas ain't even get to y'all because we still got to talk about your mental state.
Who, me?
Yeah, you and Dalen.
No, Dalen's next. But
I don't mean you ain't going.
No, actually, no. I'm gonna save it for the end of the segment. Go ahead, Dalen. Keep going.
What about
wasn't Dalen just answering your question?
He was answering my question, but he also his mental state, right? Since he's already
it's Dalen's turn. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
This nigga over here laughing like a full-on psychopath.
Let him. Only thing missing is the Undertaker entrance. He should have hands reaching up towards him.
Dog, for some reason, I was literally waiting on Cal to just throw his hands on his shoulders or something just now.
Nigga, if Cal hands would have randomly came up in the screen like that, I'd have left the show. There'd have been no, why am I here? Cal doing all of that? Why am I here? I don't know. He win.
Have you ever heard of a toddler or a child just taking over a podcast? No. Neither did I.
Oh man. My mental health. Man. I honestly don't have words for my mental health right now.
Well, damn.
Nigga, blink if you're okay. If that ain't the most distressful answer, nigga said I don't have words.
I'm trying to find another way,
nigga,
making this simple,
nigga.
Say something.
Look, duct tape and shoelaces.
This nigga said his life is the code name Kids Next Door Treehouse.
No, you know what his brain is right now? His brain is on plankton. On plank.
Holy shit.
Plank from Ed, and Eddie.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Plank was cool as a cucumber in every situation, though.
He was meant to be. It's Plank. Like, you get no more goated than Plank unless you go Courage.
True. But
Courage was that dude, man.
I'm tired.
Oh my god, yes, good answer.
And I don't mean like sleepy. I don't mean physically. I'm tired.
You're running on fumes.
No. Yeah. There's no fumes. I'm running on rust. I'm running on.
The actual wick is burning.
You know how you leave a candle going and you just see the wax is all melted. It's just liquid.
Get that one little flame right there that's above that liquid.
Right.
You get that one little flame.
He's protecting the last of One for All right now.
No, seriously. I'm like, don't breathe on it. Don't look at it. Don't you drop that yellow cake. Die.
Raggedy bitch. This nigga said don't drop the yellow cake.
Oh shit. Okay.
Those dropped his pen or light or whatever.
Oh shit. I did. I totally did. Oh shit. This nigga said don't you drop.
Oh shit, you right.
Not today, Satan. Not today, Satan.
So
holy shit.
If you could, all right, you're Madara. This is for both of y'all. You're Madara. You are on the cusp of the infinite Tsukiyomi. You can fix everything and be good. How does that look? How does that dream look? Oh shit. Nigga, what cow do?
I didn't even hear his answer.
Like, god damn.
Oh, I said everybody dies.
Yeah, what the babies do, sir? Why the babies gotta go?
It's not that they did anything. It's mercy.
What's sad is I feel him because I was there.
I think we all do because I totally been thinking like, what the fuck kind of world am I leaving Los and Cade in? Oh my god!
Actually, everybody but the children.
And that is honestly a fear of mine. What the fuck is going to happen after I'm gone?
The children can have this world. Everyone else can go.
Yeah.
Like not to be funny. I low key, like, as I think about Sasuke, I felt that. Like, I will become the last true threat in this world. Actually, not even Sasuke. There was another show. What show was it? Dude was trying to kill all of his kind, and then he said, "What happens when this?" He's like, "And then I'll be the left, and then y'all could take me out." I can't remember what it was, but not everybody but the children gotta go. I'll let the children have it. They can fix it. They have time to grow. By the time they get old enough to do things, the world would have kind of fallen into
reset.
Exactly. But the adults, they all have to go.
I don't even know how to answer that question, honestly, Dell, because I don't know what other people's mindset of peace would be.
Stop lying, Obito.
No, this nigga called me Simpatron 3000. Oh, you ain't shit.
But Obito had he had a point. He had a good point.
What was his point?
That infinite Tsukiyomi. I didn't disagree with it.
See, Obito wanted to do it because he gave up on the world because of Rin. I can't back that. I can't back that. Madara
we don't let
wanted to do it. Yeah, I can't back that. Madara wanted to do it because he felt that the world would not fix itself. So he had to do it, and he was going to give everybody their own little space of peace while he stayed in the real world or whatever, and just dealt with whatever.
Like, Madara was real. He wanted to fix the world that took his brothers, made him fight his best friend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But Obito only had a taste of that, but I felt it. But you are absolutely right. Madara.
He had a taste of that before he had a taste of pussy.
Literally, the boy died a virgin. What are you talking about?
Bang.
Terrible life. Him and Jason Voorhees.
That's why he was mad like that. That's why he was mad.
That's my theory with Jason. That's why he went around killing everybody. If you notice, he killed everybody that was fucking.
Watching them have sex. I can't get none because I look like this.
Everybody got to go. Yeah, so I don't know how to, or what the image would be if I was to have an infinite Tsukiyomi, but honestly, this might sound fucked up. No, I'll say it more simple. I don't want motherfuckers to continue this bullshit of looking at things one-sided. You know, I feel like a lot of people have this concept of themselves. They only worry about what they're feeling or what they're going through, and they don't put that time forward to think about the other shoe. And because of it, motherfuckers lash and fight and clash and dumb shit. Like, it's like part of what we're going to talk about. Matter of fact, this plays into this mental shit. For example, the shit that's going on right now with DDG and Haley. Not getting into the specifics, not getting into what happened exactly. But what I want to say is, as far as looking at it like this, right? Both of them come out saying that one person was violent towards the other person, and one person was doing this towards the other person. To me, it seems like these motherfuckers just had a violent relationship, so they was fighting. Or one person would do the abusing one day, and then the other person would do the abusing the other day. All right, but as it currently stands, Haley is.
One person doing a bit in one day.
Look, I don't know the dynamic of what the fuck was going on. I don't know who was throwing what hand.
So Monday I'm the pitcher, you're the catcher. Tuesday you're the pitcher, I'm the catcher. That's literally what it sounded like just now.
Okay. Okay.
You know we're immature, sir.
That's why I'm not gonna say nothing because my mind was somewhere else when you said, hey, "You the pitcher, I'm the catcher." Like, okay, whatever. Whatever the dynamics are, right? It seems like Haley's getting all the benefit of the doubt. She's the one that's looked as the victim here, and this man is portrayed to be a fucking villain. And now when he put his shit out, people are giving excuses for Haley's shit instead of having that same exact energy for him that they had. I mean, excuse me, having the same exact energy for her that they had for him. They're not doing that now. And that's what I mean when I say people are not really looking at it. People, why the fuck you think we got Donald Trump and president again? All because motherfuckers just rather have their agenda pushed instead of what the right thing would be. What would be better beneficial for everybody. But nah, we want to have what I want. So now we got this motherfucker again. That's why I'm like, nah. Motherfuckers need to get off of that hot horse.
The reality of it is people don't think anymore. People don't use their brains. People don't use their common sense. And I'll give you an example. I know you know about the little Miss Shirley girl with the boots on the ground. And so.
I don't know.
So I'll get there in a moment. But at one point, somebody was looking for some dude that supposedly. So you know what? I have to give it to you. There's a little girl. So you know the song "Boots on the Ground." Okay, so there was, I guess, a video that went viral of a little girl doing the dance, and a guy went on social media and was like, you know, that's not okay. Get your why would you have your daughter out there doing that dance? And he basically phrased it from the aspect of there are weirdos out there. So why would you put your child out there in that light where the weirdos can see her? And a bunch of black women started attacking him. Was like, maybe you're the weirdo, you're the pedophile, but then there are other women who were coming on was like, well, you know, it's crazy. Y'all say black men don't protect y'all, but when protection comes in many forms. Protection comes in the form of I can fight for you. Protection comes in the form of I can tell you don't go that way because there's something that way that's going to knock your head off if you go that way. And so if I tell you, hey, we probably shouldn't be doing this because this is how it impacts, I'm trying to protect you, but you instead try to tear me down because I try to protect you. But I digress. So there was a woman who was looking for one of the guys who went to this because the little girl's mother is booking shows for her. And so there's like grown men like hugging a little girl, taking first off. Any nigga that gets within 5 feet of my door, I'm gonna pistol whip you and shoot your dick tips off. That's just it.
Dalen gonna have a collection of dick tips on a chain.
Nope, it's in a jar. Put it in the tip jar.
I have a mason jar with dick tips. Dalen gonna be 80 years old with a shed full of pickled dick tips and mason jars. They're gonna do a whole 2020 special on this nigga.
You gonna call me TIP?
Oh shit!
I'm still able. Oh, there you go. Yeah, all right, bro.
All right, Lowe's clear. This nigga went full Huey just now. He stuck the whole fro in the hood. What I tell you about telling them white folks the truth? Back to what you were saying. Niggas, hold up. The mother was actually letting niggas hug the child and take pictures with him.
Yes, yes.
Continue.
So one of the people, she actually found a picture of this dude. He's a black country singer named Pinkbeard.
Dalen, that was fucking amazing. This nigga said, put it in the tip jar. That was amazing.
This nigga threw the car in reverse.
Oh my man, fuck this car right now. He said, put it in the tip jar.
Put it in reverse, Terry. Put it in reverse.
I'm guessing that was gold for you.
Sir, that was simplistic beauty.
It was.
Sir, that was simplistic beauty.
It was.
This nigga said, put it in the tip jar. Oh, I want that on a t-shirt. Okay, go ahead. Tip jar. Holy fuck. Okay.
Oh shit.
Hey, crazy t-shirt idea, right? Look, have the tip jar. You could end up on this shirt or one with a picture frame or this shirt.
I like it.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
That was
didn't
beautiful.
I don't mean to cook like this tonight. Forget
That was beautiful. Nah, sir. That was like we 72, 73 episodes, nigga. That was
this nigga getting his Sakuna on tonight.
Ooh, sir, no, that was Gordon Ramsay great. Like that was, and then Sakuna pops up. That was so like I said, simplistic beauty. I loved it. Holy shit.
God.
Oh, dear God.
It's a damn shame that you can't even. It's almost like you don't even. You get mad when we don't get involved, and when we do get involved, but it's not to your liking, we get bashed, we get drunk.
I mean, this
instead
is
instead of hearing both sides, instead of yes, this is how you see it, but try to understand where I'm coming from, or even ask questions. It immediately just becomes a battle.
But sorry. But yeah, so she found a picture of a dude who was hugging the girl. It was a guy named Pinkbeard. He's a country singer. Now, she posted this picture of this dude and went with this whole narrative that this man went to this show to go see this little girl. Come to find out, the dude was a singer. The mother brought the girl to the show and then asked to take the picture with him. That's the type of thing I'm talking about. Like nobody does research. Nobody looks into anything. It's like they hear a narrative. We saw it with the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial.
Oh my God.
All the he said, she said, all the rumors, and people just took it and ran with things. Mm-hmm. That is the same thing that is going on with DDG and Haley Bell, whatever the
Ariel
Molehead. She got that guacamole.
I'm fine. Keep going.
All right. Oh. Are you all right now?
I'm all right. Oh shit.
But nah, like people just keep you. And I'm gonna say the same thing even with this Remy Papoose easy square pants, whatever you want to go with.
Nigga, that's Captain Caveman in the face. You can't tell me he don't.
SpongeBob mouth, Chris Rock face.
Oh, Angry Beaver forehead having ass. Angry Beaver in the mouth ass nigga. You fucking goddamn right.
I just made Del throw his glasses. I think the bad part is even without the glasses, he still can't unsee it. I think he's seeing it right now.
I hate you both.
I hate you both equally.
You know how much weed is going to take to undo that memory?
That's a you problem. Oh
my God.
But nah, man, it's unfortunately we are currently in a space where women really hate men. And I'm not saying all, and I'm not even saying the majority, but there are enough of them with voices
There's much people in this country.
So social media gave a voice to people that really shouldn't have one. And in all scenarios, negative, even you can have 100 positive people over here screaming. These 5 negatives are always going to be louder. And that's the era we live in.
It's just like there was a thing going around, and I think I might have sent it to y'all. Maybe I didn't. But there's like women doing this trend where the caption says, when it's time to take a moment of silence for men's mental health. But all of the background is them making noise.
Yeah.
And then like one of the women, I'm going to say the term bullied, but she deserved it. She got bullied into deleting her social media accounts. Because why would you do that? Why would you know what I'm saying?
Because to the 5 people that would have entertained, it was worth it.
Like, there are people who are saying, why should we care about men's mental health? Because the same dudes y'all out here trying to date and have babies with and marry, y'all complain it ain't no good men, but you don't care about men's mental health. That's why you don't deserve a good man, because you wouldn't know what to do with a mentally healthy man if you got one, because you would probably destroy him.
Well, not only that, a mentally healthy man is going to peep that and not even deal with it.
Exactly.
Then it becomes, oh, well, he ain't shit anyway. He wasn't man enough for me anyway. No, he saw bullshit.
But this is coming from the same people who say, oh, I don't like short men, but get mad if a guy say, I don't like big girls.
But we're not going, but this don't, and people in the cafeteria, don't get us wrong. This is not a bashing session, but these are scenarios that actually exist out there that we have to deal with.
All right, so let's be more specific. It is not a bashing session, but if you're talking about a certain people, then it just is what it is. See, the issue is, and this goes back to wanting to worry about me. Instead of just taking it as it is, they're putting themselves in something that they have nothing to do with. The women that's out there that don't do that shit, the women that's out there that understand that men can have a preference like they do, the women that's out there that understand a man's mental health is just as important as hers, women out there who feel like they need to take care of their man the same way their man need to take care of them, women out there who feel like it's their job to go 50-50 with their man, we're not talking about you. Clearly. So there's no reason to get offended. But this is what happens nowadays in social media. Instead of people saying, well, fuck it, that ain't me. I understand what he's saying. That's not me. They automatically say, oh, no, I'm a woman too. So how can you say such a thing?
It's like,
when y'all out here talk about niggas who beat bitches into a fucking coma, do we get upset? Do we say you shouldn't be talking about them? When you're out there talking about men, they all fucking dangerous and they do XYZ to women. Are we saying that? Oh, I don't do that shit. I don't. So what the fuck you not talking about me? It has nothing to do with
me. But don't get mad when I decide not to get in that conversation either. Just like you just said, it has nothing to do with me. So why am I in this conversation?
But everybody want to put something on them that has nothing to do with them. We get at people like Karens, but these people seem to have that Karen mentality.
That's because everybody wants to be oppressed. Everybody wants to be a victim. Everybody wants to gain sympathy. No, everybody just wants to be pitied. Like, I don't know.
So circling back around, do you know what would make you happy?
Murder. I'm joking. I know my face was so serious when I said that.
3rd degree.
But I'm joking. I don't want to kill nobody.
Maybe a certain person or two. Or 4? Okay, I was trying to be lenient. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're still keeping count?
You're right. My bad. Keep going, Mephisto.
It's not even about being happy. I just want to breathe. I just want to be in a space. You know what I feel like right now? You ever have somebody bear hug you? And you're fighting for that breath against the bear hug, but it's not just the breathing, it's the inability to move. It's the restriction. Like Lo said earlier, it's kind of like the powerlessness. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I want to stop feeling.
So, question: do you see, and it might be a far jump ahead, but do you see a light at the end of the tunnel?
Right now?
Yeah.
No. And if I
Now,
do, there's no way in hell it's not a train.
now let me let me ask you something, right? And the reason I said that in particular is because from what you say, it's
What the fuck, Daily? Damn. That was
he the one
morbid
that
as hell.
decided to he the one that decided to ride down the tunnel on his horse, knowing damn well a
damn.
train could come at any moment. I've been playing a lot of Red Dead story mode. Fucking awesome. The reason I said it like that, right? From what you've been saying so far, it seems like right now it's too much on you,
Mm-hmm.
and there's no reprieve from it. Now, since that's the case, do you not think that whatever these things are, it's not something that you can work towards relieving?
Because it ain't all on me.
And I get it. I get that. But my thing is like, okay, and I'm just throwing a hypothetical out there. Let's say work and you wanted to, let's say your professional life, you wanted to work out more and you wanted to do something like go to school, but there's certain things you have to do before you could get to school. And all this shit is weighing on you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you not think that it's certain things that you could isolate, zone in on that one thing to knock that issue out? So then it's less obstacles in front of you. So before you, that's keeping you from getting to your end goal.
Well, right now, if I'm being real, I'm
Mhm.
getting jumped.
Mhm.
I'm blocking the punches I can. I'm hitting back.
Mhm.
But there's too many hands and feet.
Now that actually plays into
Why
what I
not?
just said too,
Why not use your
because
domain for 1/100th of a second?
it plays into what I was saying. Because I was even in a scenario of being jumped, right? Growing up, I'm sure your parents told you the same thing that your family told you the same thing my family told me. If you're ever in a situation where you are getting jumped, you get one person, focus on that one person, take out that one person.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's impossible for you to fight everybody at once.
Mm-hmm.
I was told to get my back against a wall. It
Mhm.
worked
No,
every
yeah,
time.
Mhm.
yeah. You do that, but even if you get your back against the wall, it's still multiple people coming at you. They just can't circle you. You can
Mhm.
only see everybody coming at you with your back against the wall. But if you was to focus on one person and one person alone, if you immobilize that one person, that's literally one body less fucking you up. And you
You
can
grab
move
that
on.
one guy and you throw him into the wall.
You
Throw him
right.
into the wall, nigga. I'm snapping necks. I'm gouging out eyes. I'm breaking feet. I'm snapping bones. Like, my nigga, I'm not playing.
Hey, I was small. I didn't have that kind of strength.
Nigga, yes, you do. Everybody got that strength. You just
I
don't
said
know
I
it.
was small.
Even when you were small, motherfucker. Sir, everybody bones and joints work the same exact way. And if you put enough force in the opposite direction, it will snap, sprain, or break. Okay? It does not matter how big or small you are. You can do that to anybody points. All right? When I tell you I was taught, take out one person quick, fast, and in a hurry, I meant that shit. And this is what I was getting at
And
with
see,
you, Dayton.
therein, I knew where you were going. The issue is, can't take out one person quick, fast, in a hurry. And so, because I
Fine.
can't take out one person quick, because I
Mhm.
can't take that one person out quick, fast, in a hurry, I keep getting hit.
And you know what? My thing
So,
then becomes eat those. Look.
well, remember when I said the whole domain thing?
Mhm.
When Gojo did his domain expansion, it stopped everybody momentarily. It basically stopped everything momentarily so he
Mhm.
can pick off and handle certain targets. When you take a step back from your situation, yes, you have your route that you want to go, but you have alternate routes. You have alternate things you can do to accomplish your goal. So Have you sat back and tried to think of plan B, plan C, plan D? And I know some things probably depend on other people, but have you thought about how can I do this around other people? Not necessarily have to depend on.
I haven't even had the chance to do that, dog. That's the kind of fighting I'm doing. It is literally, don't let that nigga get a chance to recover.
All right, so before I say what I'm about to say, because this is kind of a morbid answer, I want to go back to the whole focusing on one thing and one goal at a time, right? Whatever the situations are, you really don't think that you can focus on one to move, so you be able to get that piece off the chessboard. Now, I know you saying you're going to be taking hits from other directions, and I get that. But sometimes, and if this is one of those situations where you have to lose to win, do you think that that's possible?
And that's the thing. It's not, I wouldn't even have an issue with that level of sacrifice. Like the losing to win, I wouldn't have an issue with it. I don't have the room to enact it. That's the whole thing. I have all of the pieces where I need them to be. Well, some of the pieces where I need them to be. I just don't have the room to move them. I don't have the room to trigger anything. And so that's why I'm kind of like, yeah, that's really what is making all of this frustrating. That's the restriction, the feeling of like, I can't move. I can't get myself out of this position right now. And that's really kind of where I'm at. Like, I'm trying. I'm being real. I'm literally between silence and dark humor. That's all I got. It's either a bad day or a dark day. I'm just trying. I'm trying.
Okay, so legit question here, right? And this the last one because we gotta not to just shove you aside, but we definitely have to move on. My last question to you, and it pertains to that, and this would be extremely drastic. And honestly, I don't know the ins and outs.
No, I'm not burying anybody in the backyard.
No, I wasn't even going to say that. I wasn't going to say bury anybody in the backyard. Honestly, I was going to say bury yourself in the backyard.
Wait, what? What?
Exactly. It's a very dark solution. So but my question to you is, no, hear me out. Hear me out.
I'm listening.
And I'll say it because this is something that I thought about doing. Right? Give up and lose right now so you can fight to win later. Sacrifice this battle. Whatever these little fights that you're dealing with, sacrifice this battle. Take the loss. Deal with what you got to deal with. Build yourself up so you can continue to fight to win later. Because sometimes, they say people got to hit rock bottom before they can get where they need to be.
I actually do get what Los is saying because I have literally taken the worst case scenario. Hold on. I could come out.
Hold on real quick. Hold on real quick, Dale. Rock bottom, nigga. The rocks are looking down at me, laughing.
All right. Well, this is my thing. Well, right now, dude. Okay, look at it like this. You are trying to dig yourself out of a hole while holding on to goal that you went to find that will be life-changing for you and your generations after you. And you refuse to let it go. You're fighting your way out that hole. Lose the gold. Let it go. Lose everything. So you can make it out that hole and build yourself up again.
Offline, one day, very soon, I'm gonna give you full context.
And literally, I was just about to say we're gonna need to dive. We're keeping it tame.
Yeah.
But we gotta dive deeper into that, man, because you can't sit there.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Yo, that's crazy. I saw a video the other day. This bitch said public service announcement to the men. If a chick ever told you to go deeper and harder, you have a little dick. They never say that to a man with a big dick. I said, oh shit.
I saw that same shit too.
See, ladies, we make fun of men too. That shit was funny.
That bitch said, niggas with big dick, we put our hands on their stomach. And I was mad as shit because I was just like, there's a lot of angry niggas out there right now.
Oh, that bitch stupid.
Nastiest of work.
The fucked up part is I really had to sit there and think, has anybody ever said that shit?
It made all of us think the same thing. This is terrible.
I got insecure for a minute, like, yo, what the fuck?
Oh my god. Oh my god. You know what's sad? You know what's sad? I thought about my past, and I thought about myself, oh shit, I have had a bitch tell me to go harder. But then they always regretted it. They always regretted it. And I'm looking at them like, you told me to do it.
Harder is one thing.
I had somebody say, make it hurt. And
they like, you asked for this, bitch. Don't try to run now. You asked for this. Like,
this is when you give it a Shrek.
Afterwards, she like, oh, I'm sore. Oh, I can't walk right. This don't feel right. I can't sit down.
That's when you go full conquest. Are you crazy? You think I'm gonna give you a chance to surrender? I am having the time of my life.
Yeah. That has to go on the t-shirt too. This shit down. Oh, that was a good one, nigga. That was a good one.
That's when you start talking crazy. That's when you hit her with the gladiator. Are you not entertained? That's not why you're here.
That bitch gonna walk in the room with an afro and hit you with the "Can you dig it?"
Oh damn! Hey, the 300. You're not gonna enjoy this. I am not your king.
That was a nasty line.
Oh, that was diabolical.
That was mean as shit. Yo, when he said that, I was like,
but it was even worse when she got him back though.
Nigga, the retribution on that shit.
Oh hell yeah.
This will not be.
And it was
your queen.
I ain't gonna front. I was kind of satisfied with the shit. I was like, oh, that's how you get a nigga back.
I mean, yeah. Oh my god, that was awesome.
That he deserved every piece of it too. Jesus.
Speaking of get back, let's talk about Money in the Bank.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the segue will make sense. Stick with us.
I love this hoodie.
We're going. You know what's crazy? I'm glad I didn't. I was gonna dig out my maximum effort Deadpool shirt.
I need a new Deadpool shirt. I threw away most of my stuff.
Why would you do that?
Because it was old and all that good shit, so I got to get a new one.
Nigga, my Flash t-shirts, my dad
and it smelled like bacon.
My nigga, I don't give a flying fuck. Those t-shirts ain't going nowhere. I just pulled out one of my Smurf t-shirts that said, this is my lazy shirt. And it got a Smurf on it. I got a hole in it now. I love that fucking shirt. I wore that shit to death. I don't give a shit.
Like I'm upset right now because I got to toss my Punisher shirt. That shit got a hole in the arm and everything too.
Yeah, okay. I love my shirt. But
my Punisher shirt, my Captain America shirt, and my Flash
shirt. My brain is totally fucking retarded. So I'm outside, right? And I looked over to the right real quick. And I looked back at the computer. Why, when I made that quick glimpse to the right, it looked like it was a face screaming upward. Like, I had to look back. Like, what the fuck?
Like, they asking if they can come into the yard.
Nigga, I saw a sentence. You can't come in. No, I'm not inviting you into nothing. If you can't walk your happy ass over here, I'm not inviting you nowhere.
Dog, the meme that the video I saw, I think I sent it to y'all niggas. Oh, man, open the door. Yeah, can I come in? Nigga, the door is open. Yeah, I know, but can I come in? Nigga, you live here. The door is open.
Nope.
That's how you knew that nigga name wasn't on the lease.
Nope. You gonna walk your happy ass in here or not? Because no invites. Anyway, back to the topic. Money in the Bank. WWE is at it fucking again.
So
at it again.
We'll go in order. So first on the card was the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Now, before we talk about the match, who did you think was gonna win? Or who did you want to win? You thought Rhea?
I thought Rhea was gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought was gonna win. I wanted Stephanie to win because I like her. I got a thing for Stephanie.
I know what you like.
You're damn right. I like that ass. I don't give a fuck. I ain't even gonna hide it for nobody. I don't give a flying fuck. I love her, and I love when she come out do her sexy stand, just throw up the one finger, like bitch. Oh, put it in your butt and then put it in your mouth. Right? Yeah, put it in my mouth afterwards. Yeah. So I will put her butt cheeks together and use my tongue as a credit card. Like, I love it. I gotta check the account. Love it. Love every bit of it. Yep. I said it. Don't care. On Al Gore's internet. It's out there now. I don't give a shit. That is prime eats right there. Prime eats, sir. Them eats so good, don't need no seasoning.
So I thought Rhea was gonna win. I don't know who I wanted to win.
Yeah, me neither. I didn't go into it with anybody. Well, no, I did want Stephanie to win.
That was a tough one because
I really did want her to win.
I don't know.
I can tell you who I did want to win.
Naomi.
My hate boner for her is going away. I told you that already.
Is it going away or transforming?
No, it's going away. Once she started turning, it started going away. When Jade came back and she kept fucking her up. And then one time Jade was doing her finisher and Naomi screamed out Bianca before Jade slammed on her face. I'm like, you know what? That's commitment. I like this. I like this. No. Oh my god.
I actually bought it when the caution tape and razor blades came out. I was like, oh no, this bitch
got razor blades in her hair. Oh, this hoe is
going full crazy.
Oh no, when she told Bianca it would be shame for both you and your mother to be in a wheelchair.
Oh, dirty. Naomi.
Nigga, all I heard was what movie was that with 50 Cent? And he told my man, your mother will weep as she wheels you around in a wheelchair. I was like, oh shit. When he brought my man in the garage with all them niggas, he's taking his daughter out.
Yeah.
That's all I heard. I was like, this bitch is crazy.
Certified.
Yeah.
So
the match itself was all right. It had some decent spots.
I bet you know my favorite spot of the match.
You're gonna tell us.
Yes. And Stephanie was slamming that bitch on the damn ladder. Yeah. Throw that ass, bitch.
You know what? I was rewatching it and I was playing the game with Jay earlier, and I went back and I realized the cameraman did amazing work on the angle when that happened because he had both Stephanie and Rhea. Yes. Human centipede.
I loved it. Yes.
I want to be in it.
Yeah. It's enough room for both of us to join. It is. Oh.
I'm gonna ask y'all a question that they even asked on air. Because we know who won. How unhinged do you think she's about to be with that briefcase?
Oh, she's fucking shit up. Tiffy about to catch like 4 shots to the back of the head.
That thing is that thing is gonna be so dinged up. As a matter of fact, I can see her putting caution tape all over that thing.
Oh,
This
that's happening. That is fucking
gonna
happening.
be so dinged up by the time
she's totally gonna make that
in.
shit like the hardcore championship.
No, if she actually cashes in and gets the belt, that shit will look incredible with caution tape on it.
I think she's going to
better cash in and get the belt. She better not cash in and lose. Don't start that with Naomi.
Not to be funny. What if that's how they put the title on Jade?
Through Naomi?
Mm-hmm.
Why you gotta believe in yourself for extra steps? Just give the bitch the belt. What are we doing?
They should have gave her the Money in the Bank then if that was the case.
Yeah, what are we doing?
Naomi.
But they still got the feud going on. They still feuding.
Nah, they definitely are, because they asked Naomi afterwards at the press conference, like, oh, now that you won the briefcase, is your beef with Jade done? And she was like, no, you beef for me. You beef for me forever. It's like, you know what, crazy bitch? I like you.
It's gonna be generational beef.
No, it was the post, but dog, it was the damn post. I hate that we still have you. I hate that we lost him and we still have you.
Like, oh, that clapback was quick too. Like she had it waiting in the chamber.
Oh, the bullet was there.
Yo, them bitches was playing Russian roulette with 4 bullets in the damn chamber. Yo.
So how would you rate the
match? They playing Squid Games,
nigga. The match itself. See,
watchable.
Yeah, and I did enjoy it. Like I really did, but it wasn't outside of my boo Stephanie. It wasn't really anything that I'm like, oh shit, that has happened. Like I hated the spot where they buried Rhea in all the ladders, but buried. Like that shit was corny to me.
You didn't like Zombie Rhea?
I didn't like Zombie Rhea. I didn't like Shorty hanging on the damn. How long was she hanging there waiting for Rhea to get up out of them fucking ladders? Like my nigga, come the fuck on, like. Dude, and when I say shit like this, and when I don't like watching female matches, people look at me like, "Oh, Lo, she wrong. You being sexist, niggas." Why am I gonna sit there? She was hanging for like 2 minutes. Like, go back and watch this shit. This is legitly probably like 90 seconds. She's fucking hanging there, and then when Rhea finally get her dumb ass up, she gonna try to skin the cat to get in the ring. Nah, bitch, you caught. I give her credit. Her arm strength is immaculate. We staying up there. The bitch got cardio, but my man's really, can we? Come on. So no. I did not like that shit. That's why I'm like the match itself. It didn't have many spots where I'm like, oh shit, that was tough. But
out of 5,
I did enjoy the shit out of it. I did.
Out of 5, what you got?
I'll give it a good 3.5. I'm okay with that. I'm okay. I feel comfortable with that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a full-on 3. You liked it more than me.
I did. No, I really did like the match. I ain't gonna hold you. I did. It
was a good match.
It was a pretty good match. This is what I'm saying. I wanted to give it 4 stars, give it a star for my boo booty, but I'm like, I'm not gonna be that much into it. I'm not gonna be that I'm not gonna be that thirsty. It's okay. Look, I love the spot. I don't care. Matter of fact, I am gonna give it 4 stars for my boo booty and Rhea's because the cameraman was perfect. Damon, you brought it up.
He was the MVP.
You brought it up. The cameraman was perfect.
I did.
The cameraman was perfect.
You got
can't get mad at that. Yeah. So, all right. What was next, bro?
Next was the women's intercontinental title. Becky versus.
Actually, I thought it was Dominic next. And then the women's.
Actually, Dominic was the first match of the night, but Dominic was actually on the pre-show.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Dominic was the second match.
Mm-hmm. Dominic was legitly on the show. Yeah. Dominic was legitly on the match. Octagon.
Yeah.
That's crazy because he ain't even on here.
Yeah.
What shocked me about that match is they literally built him up to be a wrestler in that match. Instead of too many shenanigans or anything, they actually let him be a credible. Basically, they made him look legit. Yeah,
it's making me think. It's making me think a lot.
I think he got fucked up because he felt like he's about to say incredible, and he didn't want to say incredible. He just wanted to say credible.
Yeah,
yeah.
But, that word had you by the face like an android.
He is, but the way they portrayed him recently as Dirty Dom, he's been the cowardly heel.
Hey, you know what? Fuck it, I don't care. That's my guy.
Oh no, he's entertaining as fuck.
That's my guy. That's my guy. The mustache too, dog. Respect to the mustache and the
now I got a question though. What if he eventually picked up the Latino Heat character?
That's his
Actually
fault, but he
started-
can.
Just, I don't know why I want to see it.
Because that's
I
his
don't know why.
dad. That's why, nigga.
No. Rey Mysterio's his dad.
Nigga, Eddie Guerrero's his father.
We have a whole live Goku Piccolo case here, okay?
Ray legitimately won the match. That's his dad.
You know what? You're right.
You're right.
Della's right.
You're
Della's right. You're right.
He's
You're right.
He's right.
Yeah.
But now, what I would like to see though, what will be dope, is if when Dominic goes face again and he reconciles with his father, when his father retires, what will be dope is on the side of Dominic's pants, if he has Ray mask with flames coming
Latino
off of it.
flames. I knew. Yes. Yeah. That will be tough. But do he really got to reconcile with Ray? Really?
Yes.
Nah, fuck Ray. He a deadbeat. Why he got to reconcile with a deadbeat?
Listen.
I don't
Ain't-
need a partner. I don't need a friend. What I need is my father.
No.
This nigga Ray.
No.
This nigga Ray think he Austin Powers. Daddy.
Daddy
Daddy
wasn't
wasn't
there
there.
to take me to the fair. It seems he doesn't care.
It
Oh,
was
that's
a
my son.
but it was a solid match though.
Yo, your nephew
Wait.
has started doing this diabolical laugh now. He just walk around the house. Nigga.
I love it.
Just like chill, Bison. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Bison, that's a god, nigga. Shit. Does he cross his arms and everything?
Hey, man.
Holy shit.
Oh man.
Where you get that shit from? That
What's
nigga
your
watch
thoughts
Miss
on-
Rachel and Blippy and fucking some Motown shows. He has been watching Lincoln Lawyer lately. Like this motherfucker watched that Lincoln Lawyer and Kim Convenience, pop the bubble, pop the balloon. He been watching his mama Netflix. That boy is funny.
Lord.
Whew. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No,
Distracted.
I was about to ask y'all what was y'all thoughts on the match. It was a solid match to me.
It was. I liked
Dominic
it.
has
It
a
was a good
awesome frog
A frog splash.
Frog splash.
You're not your friend.
I was
Hell
about to
no,
say the same
I'm getting jumped
thing. You
tonight.
getting
Ain't no
fucked up.
up against.
Yo, the blood is just busting your ass. They are. The alphabet is on one right now. Okay, Dale. Keep going.
Shit.
But yeah, it was straight. It was straight.
Yeah, it was a pretty good match. I can't hold you on that one. I'm a fan of Dominic. Y'all know that since I was hyped about him winning the IC title. Like, y'all know I'm a fan of Dominic already. So anytime I get to see my guy with that respect to the mustache and the mullet, and he put on a legit match, like you said, Dale, they're letting him show his in-ring talent. Nigga, I'm on board. I loved it. I ain't gonna say I loved it. I'm sorry. Too far. I liked it. Good match.
I
liked
gave it a 4. I gave that one a 4. Myself.
loved it.
Nigga, you're not gonna tell me what I love, bitch. What is this? 1960?
You loved it.
You know what? I'm calling Liv. That sound like
Go ahead.
rape.
Go ahead.
Sound like rape.
I
Doing
got
it.
some. I got some Stabler for.
You got. He's gonna rape the
Dum
rape cop.
dum.
That's terrible.
Whoa, I'm not gonna do that. Whoa,
Are
that's not what I said.
you fucking kidding me right now?
It's about to
Wow.
rain, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, what you give it?
Oh, I got a good 3 out of it. I
Yeah,
ain't gonna give it that hype.
I give it a 3. I give it a 3.
Yeah.
I gave it a 4.
Not to be funny. Not to be funny. Real quick sidebar. I think the El Vikingo Americano Grande was a better match, but
I'm so sick of that character. I don't know why.
I
have
like
such
Grande
control over that
Americano.
motherfucker.
they,
Nah,
no,
I
they,
like him.
they put on a banger.
They did.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah.
fucks with him.
Solid 3 for Dominic and
Octagon Jr.
Octagon.
I keep
Jr.
wanting to call him Pentagon.
The match
Alright.
after that was Lyra Valkyria
And Becky.
against Becky Lynch.
Yeah, that's where the comes in that. That was
Yeah, I was not a fan of that ending.
nothing. I wasn't a fan about nothing about that match.
The match just I couldn't get with the storytelling of the match. It's like they
It
struggled.
was missable.
Extremely, and it's sad that Becky Lynch is a part of that, but it was a whole lot of
Like, not to be funny, I feel like
The
with
build up is not working for me.
it was more than just the build up though. Like I feel like with that match, especially with Becky having come into that match as never having beat Lyra, I feel like Lyra should have been more dominant in that match, but not because she was overall dominant, but because Becky was kind of like in her head. You know, they should have told that story more in the match to where Becky's cheating made more sense.
Besides her just being a heel and cheating for cheating's sake.
Exactly. I feel like they missed a really good opportunity to tell her.
And that's something else that I didn't like about the match. Like Dale said, she's cheating just to cheat because she's a heel, but nothing about it seemed like she needed to. Like she couldn't beat her straight up.
With the exception of Lyra kicking out of like the Superman handle slam,
From the second rope.
Right, but she was kicking out of moves too. So that's what I'm saying. Like, had it been more of a dominant showing from Lyra,
But her presentation so far to me hasn't really been dominant.
Who, Lyra?
no, she's she be throwing them things. She
For a second.
I don't know if they're trying to defend Beck or protect Becky or what, but literally she has not come off dominant in this whole situation at all. It's almost like she's the underdog, literally.
Which
I
technically,
mean, but that kind of is the point.
She was the underdog,
but it's almost laughable. It's almost like she does not have a chance.
And that's why that the way I said it would have been better as far as storytelling, because and it's not that Lyra doesn't have a chance. Lyra clearly has a chance, but Becky having issues or Lyra beating the wheels off Becky because Becky is in her own head about never beating Lyra, that would have been better storytelling.
Yeah,
that's all.
I'm beat you at all costs. So now let me grab these tights.
Right.
Unnecessary. Totally unnecessary.
It was a 2.
Yeah.
The only reason they got a 2 out of me is because that manhandle slam off the second rope, and it was a 2.
Fine, I give it a 2. Really don't give a shit about that match. So
I'm giving it a 2.5 just because I like the name of her move. The Nightwing.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
Now this next match, I'm just gonna go ahead and let y'all cook on this one. The men's Money in the Bank match: Seth Rollins, Penta, El Grande Americano, Andrade Solo, and LA Knight.
Okay, before I go into the match, I have to start off by saying my man Seth Rollins was fighting in the copper foam posits. Oh my God. So dope. Yo. I'm about to start winning mines again. I absolutely love those sneakers. But anyway, yes. So, match.
So before we get into it, who did you think was going to win?
The person who won.
It was between him and LA Knight for me.
Nothing in me made me think LA Knight was going to win.
I was hopeful. I was hopeful for him. I was hoping he'd get his Daniel Bryan story.
No. He doesn't deserve that.
No, he does not. And I love LA Knight. I really do. But he is not.
He's not that
a
good.
World title. He's not in that class to me.
He's a mid-carder.
He's a upper mid-carder. He's a top tier mid-carder. Hell, he could be a main event mid-carder. But he is not a world championship caliber for me.
So, real quick, now that I'm looking at these matches, specifically the Money in the Bank matches, the lineups don't make sense. When you look at the lineups, looking at the lineups, you expected who won to win. Well, not so much the women's one. The women's one could have went.
Yeah, the women's one could have went anyway.
But the men's, Seth is, and I'm not saying,
especially with the storyline that's currently going on.
Right.
Yeah.
Seth, and I'm not saying anything about Seth's name. Seth is the biggest name in there. So like, and there's nobody like the next closest biggest name is Solo.
Nope.
LA Knight, depending on.
I'll say LA Knight. Yeah.
And Solo wasn't. I was about to say Solo ain't really been doing shit lately.
Right.
I say LA Knight was the next biggest name.
That's why for me, yeah, it was between LA Knight and Seth.
I saw that betrayal coming.
Here's my problem with the betrayal.
It's not even a betrayal.
Funny as shit, but yeah.
And maybe I missed something.
Mm-hmm.
I know we had the whole tensions leading up to this point. I know.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you came to the ring to help him out. You helped set up the ladder. And as he's going up the ladder, now all of a sudden, I hate you.
It wasn't all of a sudden.
Yeah, no, it's not all of a sudden.
So what did I miss?
Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
This past Friday. Again, something else happened. And Solo was talking backstage to JC Mateo, aka John Cobb, aka Matanza the Monster. And he was basically like talking trash about Jacob. But he didn't know Jacob was off in the cut and Jacob hurt him.
So yeah.
Go
Go ahead.
ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, so over the weeks, it's been a thing of Jacob want to do shit on his own and Solo basically trying to grasp onto him. And like Dalen was saying, this past Friday, Solo and JC was in the back talking, and Solo was telling JC that Jacob is stupid, basically, that he brought him into the company.
So that I missed.
Yeah.
That part I missed then. Because I already knew about the other shit leading up.
Yeah.
But it was almost like minor tensions.
So when they was talking, it was a doorway off to the right of them, and it was open. After JC and Solo walked off, Jacob walked through the doorway. So Batista and listening to Ric Flair and Triple H talk shit about him.
So at that point, it was you saw it coming then. Okay. Okay. Because for me, since I didn't watch Friday, that was out of left field. I was like, why now? Why?
Yeah.
But now it makes sense.
Now, again, the how.
I didn't like that. That was whack. That was whack as fuck. And then my thing is, okay, this man is grabbing your foot. Does he have the strength of Thor? Does he have the grip of Superhead Jaws?
He is a Samoan werewolf.
I'm about to say it's
my man. He grabbed his ankle and then he can't reach up no more. You can't do nothing. You just stuck there, literally with your hand on the briefcase, but not the top part.
They made him a monster.
Really?
That nigga Solo hit him with the shoulder. Let me go, motherfucker, let me go.
And then he said, "I hate you," and he pulled you down. Really? He pulled you down. You couldn't just grab the shit anyway, right? Okay. Now,
I wouldn't have done all of the extras. I'd have helped him get the ladder. I'd have let him get a little up the ladder. I'd have grabbed his leg and I'd have snatched him down into that Samoan drop.
I wouldn't have did none of that. I'd have let him. If I'm letting him climb the ladder, once he got close to the briefcase, I'm just pushing the ladder over.
Or
that whole thing come tumbling down. We just no.
Or I'm gonna put him behind the ladder and hit him with them hip splashes in the corner. Trying to kill that man.
No, I
hate you, Solo.
Yeah. Yeah, but I didn't like the turn. It was stupid. That was dumb to me.
The execution of the
nigga. Oh my god! Now that we talking about it, now that I've been waiting for us to talk about this and I almost forgot. Okay, El Grande Americano.
Oh my god!
I hate him. Shut up! Stop hating.
I don't know why. It just I don't like him. I fucking hate him.
I love him. It's hilarious, sir. When LA Knight climbed to the top of the ladder and did that backdrop onto him, did it not? Am I the only one that saw this man head hit that fucking ladder on the ground?
Nigga.
Did you see Grande
be hurt?
Am I bugging? Did his head not hit that fucking ladder? I'm
not gonna be surprised if I hear about an injury.
Yeah,
because that ladder match was brutal.
Very.
And then what about when Grande rolled the ladder over to the middle of the ring and connected it to the other ladder?
Mm-hmm.
When the nigga was trying to climb up and get the briefcase, like there was a lot of good spots in there. What are you talking about? You don't like Grande Americano?
I just don't like the character, but that shit was athletic as fuck, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chad Gable's a motherfucker for that.
Ain't he though? But that's not Chad Gable. That's Grande Americano. Put some respect on that character name. That is a new character. We've never seen him before. Okay.
You know what? I will respect Chad El Grande Americano.
Who is this Chad guy? That is El Grande Americano. Okay. I don't know who this Chad guy that you're speaking of. Those
Oh,
are two
you mean
different
like the big blue meanie?
No, like the blue Patriot and
The
Hulk
Blue
Hogan.
Patriot. That's who it was. Yeah.
Oh my
Patriot.
god. Oh my god. Dog. Can you understand that it took me 10 minutes to explain to my mom that nobody likes Hulk Hogan and not too many people ever really like Hulk Hogan?
She was like, "What? He was such a nice man. He was so wholesome."
Oh no, she didn't say he was a nice man, but she didn't. I was like, no, he is a terrible human being.
He is like a whole piece of shit.
Yeah.
Not a little
Like-
one, a whole
Like
one.
the painful ones.
Yes, like them dry ones that make you scared as shit next time. One of those, yeah.
All right.
It's completely
but,
intolerable.
Before
listen,
Los gets rained on, I will say that this match
actually
was a
it's
four.
chilling now, luckily.
This match was
Um,
actually cool. I was
Yeah, I enjoyed this.
honestly-
This match was a 4.
So not to be funny, I was expecting Roman to come back.
Why?
Just stop Seth from winning.
Yep.
Yeah, nah, I didn't. I
But
wasn't.
If that's the case, we should have saw Sammy come out there and interfere.
no. Ooh, oh.
Now see, I could have gone with that because I could have gone with Sammy coming out. I could have gone with Punk coming out.
Yeah,
And then
any of them.
But then
You know what? That actually would have been a good way to bring Roman back into
I
the
realized
into the picture.
when I looked again and saw who was in the match, I was like, "Oh, that's not happening."
Now,
They did
Yeah.
need to put the briefcase on Seth though.
peep game, right? Peep game. So, by no means did I ever think about Roman Reigns at all during this entire match, leading up to anything, right? But since Dalen just brought him up and said him coming back, going into this match, my mindset was, I already see how things is laid out and what's going to happen. Seth is going to go in there. He's going to win the briefcase. Jay has to defend against Gunther. He's going to have a hell of a match, but he's going to be able to pull it out somehow. And after he do,
he's gonna get cashed.
exactly, and Seth is going to get the title that way. So that way, it's not that Jay flat out lost the belt. Is that he went through a grueling war with Gunther of all people.
Mm.
And then he's done because Gunther's supposed to be more serious. And now he has to face Seth. And Seth just picked the bones. Cool. A good way to bring Roman back is for Roman to interfere and help Jay win.
Mm-hmm.
Have all that shit happen. Seth cash in and everything. But instead of him actually winning the belt, Roman come out and stop it.
Okay. I
I
see
can
what you're doing. I see
Yeah.
what you're doing there.
It plays into a lot of the things too, and Roman and Jay relationship. So, bang. Also, though, I saw a post the other day. It was them saying that a new group is going to be introduced. The Paul Heyman guys who got screwed over by him, basically. You know who those 3 people are, right? Roman,
Brock.
Punk, and Brock.
Yep.
That's going to be a faction. That would be sick.
That would be such a destructive faction.
It would be so nasty. So nasty.
I can't.
Is it because of Brock?
Who's gonna beat them?
Exactly. That's the point, sir.
Nobody.
No, but you know what though? I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. This faction Seth got Braun
Seth-
Breaker and Bronson Reed together, nigga.
It's fucked
Seth
up. It's already
faction
fucked up.
Would stand a chance. Brock is taking out Bronson.
I would put Brock on. I would put Brock on Braun Breaker.
Mm-mm.
Oh no,
That's Roman.
no.
That's Roman all
That's
day.
Roman job. Yeah, I will put Brock on Bronson too, but
I'm not saying it's gonna be an easy taking him out.
I don't know. I feel like the only reason why I'm doing that is I'm not trying to make it seem like Brock can't do it, but I legitimately think that these would be toss-up matches. Like I could see Braun Breaker beating Roman. I could see Roman beating Braun Breaker. I can see Bronson Reed beating Brock Lesnar. I can see Brock beating Bronson Reed. Like it's
I can't see. And so here's the thing, right? I can't see Braun Breaker beating Roman because
really?
again, here's why: this still ain't face Roman.
Okay, so I don't think we ever gonna get that big dog bullshit back.
No, I don't mean big dog, but I mean in the aspect of this is the Roman that still ain't gonna fight full on clean.
Yeah, I don't think Roman. Okay, so let me rephrase. Okay, I think if Roman was to become face, which he totally will, exactly,
Anti-hero or tweener,
he'll be like Stone Cold
Or Randy.
or Randy.
I would rather him be like Randy. Stone Cold was funny as shit. I can't see.
No, don't get rid of that side of Roman. Roman is funny. Don't act like he's not.
I want funny
But
Roman,
Roman is funny in his own way.
Yeah, I don't want to
We're not
like. I need Roman still talking into
see,
the mic when he's
we
wrestling.
ain't gonna see Roman talking about I'm eating the cookies.
Oh no! I don't want that.
Shit.
Anybody say that? Anybody say that Stone Cold?
We ain't gonna see Roman beating the shit out of somebody in the grocery store.
I'm talking about stuff. That's the same Stone Cold as Deborah eating the cookies.
No.
Nigga, I want Stone Cold that was throwing niggas titles into the water. Niggas Stone Cold that was out there beating the shit out of everybody, literally stunning bitches. Like, oh, you's an old lady? You get one too, ho. Like, I want that. That's what I'm talking about with Roman. I can see that for him.
I want Roman just to randomly start Superman punching people out of nowhere.
Nigga,
I would love for niggas to be having an interview and Roman come flying in. Boom. Nigga.
Look. Just in Roman swagger fashion, Superman punch him up and walk off. Don't say nothing. Just
walk in, wreck shit, and leave.
Exactly.
Nigga. Or somebody have an interview and he grabbed the cameraman. Did I say you can interview him? Off. Interview done. Go somewhere else. Like, nigga.
Ain't no more interviews. I'm shutting that down.
Son. Like, I like that Roman. Keep that Roman, but just he's a face. That's all.
So, what did you give the match?
Oh, that's a good 4 for me. None of these matches was a 5-star, but that was a good 4.
Yeah,
that was a solid, delicious 4.
I will admit I had some 5-star moments.
Yeah.
Moments,
This next match had 2 specific 5-star moments for me.
John Cena and Logan Paul versus Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes.
John Cena and who?
Logan Paul.
I need you to fix that.
It's Logan Paul.
I need you. I don't know why that's bothering me so much. I need you to fix that.
What's wrong, Daryl?
Are you insane in the membrane? What the? Oh shit!
I'm so rory.
Totally caught me off guard just now, nigga. I looked up and Dalen was going. I'm about to say, why he just signed off like that? Like, oh shit!
But yes,
good match.
Was it though?
It was a decent. I
feel like
I liked it.
I did.
Was it a Raw or SmackDown main event match? Yes. I wouldn't say
exactly. I liked it, but
worthy.
it wasn't a good. To me, it was just. I don't want to say gimmick. It was more storytelling.
That's what
it
saying.
was
actual match.
The storytelling. It was good storytelling.
I think what pulled me in the most was Logan up on the ropes. The drone comes to his hand. He talking shit. He gets suplexed off the top rope while still holding the drone. And we're looking at it from the drone's point of view. We see the world turn.
That's some bad
and him
shit.
hit the mat, and he's still holding the drone. And then he gets splashed. We see the drone fly up, and all we see is a fucking hand half dead in the damn ring. Nigga, that was epic.
Yes, it was.
That was fucking epic.
I was loving the tension between him and Cena kind of mid-match.
The ego's starting to get in the way.
Yeah. That was a good one.
That was the most drawn out hot tag I've ever seen. Like,
Also,
y'all are arguing. This nigga just
slowly creeping. That's a badass hot tag though. Like that was something I don't think I've ever seen that before personally.
no. It was again. That's where I got caught up in. I got caught up in the action there.
Yeah, and see, that's why it's
Now-
shit like that. That said, this is more of a storytelling match to me.
Now, question: when Jay speared Logan on, he speared Logan right on the announce table, or was it Cena?
No,
Either way, was that announce table supposed to break?
Yes.
Okay.
So the announce tables are kind of more solid now, but there are situations in which they're supposed to break. So.
Oh, when Logan moonsaulted off that fucking top rope, that shit broke. I'll give Logan credit for that shit too.
So now we have to talk about the elephant in the room. The interference by Ron, the Truth Killings.
So a little bit before that, I want to say somewhere around when they started beefing with each other. When Cena and Paul started, doing the whole shoving match and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I randomly was like, yo, this would be funny as shit. R-Truth come down there and fuck this shit up for them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm on the phone and I was like, oh shit, is this actually happening? Is this happening? And now here's my problem. You gotta take the hood off, you gotta take the mask off, and all. I'm like, nigga, you did a lot of disguising, but it's happening. But come to find out, that was made on the fly.
Yes.
That was not planned.
On the fly.
Yeah, that was not planned. They've been trying to get in contact with him for a minute as far as the fan response. Truth was ignoring shit from WWE after a while. Nick Khan had to actually reach out to him himself to negotiate a new contract, and then they wrote him into that match. He was not originally part of that match until 72 hours prior or something?
If that.
He was not planned for that. Everybody thought he was planned, and R-Truth confirmed that no, that was not planned. That was last minute.
Very last minute.
And people was wondering, did he get signed again? And his son apparently he congratulated him on the new deal and said final run.
So yeah, we might get to see one R-Truth championship. Now, I think somebody might have mentioned it. I don't know who it was. Maybe it was you, bro. But somebody said, maybe it was you, Dale. Somebody said something about it'd be dope if they gave him his run in TNA, like gave him his run.
TNA. No, I didn't. I didn't say that one. I said him taking the belt off of John Cena.
Which, cool. And again, love R-Truth. Don't see R-Truth as main event.
But I saw it more as a transitional title exchange. Basically, he gets the title, wear it for about a few weeks, and then, of course, he loses it.
I wouldn't even do that to him. If you're going to do that, I'd do it with the TNA because he actually had the TNA for a minute.
He did have a big run in the TNA. Honestly, so
I would let him have, I hate to say let him have that like it's charity, but I would let that be his final run.
I smell you. Now, no,
you don't. I showered.
My issue. No, you fucking didn't.
Yes, I did.
My issue. Then why do I smell you?
Because it smells good.
Ew. Bad conversation. My issue.
Things you had
with the running, right? The man came in, did what he did. Cool. Hit Cena with the belt. Cena laid out. Cool. Cody starts to get up, and then this nigga rises from the grave. I feel like he didn't sell that properly. Like
Cody or John?
John. He just caught a title to the face.
No, he didn't.
And you just getting up. Like Cody should have had to pick you up or just pin you.
But the way I saw that is they're still trying to book John as more or less not necessarily a little less than a monster. They're still trying to book him strong. That's the way I saw that.
Well,
This is the
either
same
way.
man that they let take out the Nexus single-handedly. They're still trying to book him that way.
Need to book that man with some stronger hair plugs.
oh nah, his bald spot is part of his character now. It just is what it is. He's accepting it. So, oh well.
That bald spot looks like Voldemort's face on the back of old boy's head in that first Harry Potter movie.
Oh my god.
That was a lot. That was a long
Oh
ass
my
roast.
god.
You should have said suffering succotash after that.
Oh shit.
Not doing it.
We need to erase that from memory.
Oh
That
nah,
was-
that ain't going nowhere.
Oh, that was just, and the fact that he actually even went with that line, like, what the fuck?
It wasn't the fact that he went with the line for me. It was the fact that he winked at the camera afterwards for me. Like, now I'm angry. Now I'm upset. Now.
Don't make me after you say BS.
Nigga, we don't break the fourth wall. Okay, just go.
So how do you rate the match?
I give it 3.5.
Dell.
I hate doing halves, but I don't want to give it a 4. I'm the same way, and it's mostly because of the story.
Mm-hmm. And
It was
Truth
mostly
coming back.
story, and that was a part of this. That was part of the story. Like
Got you.
that's what saved that match for me was the storytelling.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it a 4, specifically for Rontavius, the Truth Killingsley.
Rontavius.
And why did they re-sign him under a new name?
He actually, from what I understand, he requested the name.
Well,
Well,
was it that?
maybe
Well, no, in TNA wasn't he Ron the? No, he was Ron the Truth.
That's what
Yeah,
he is.
he was
Current
Ron the
Ron
Truth
the Truth.
Killings.
Killings.
Yeah,
That's his current
and he
name,
was
right?
more serious there too. Our Truth has been more of a comical
He was a
character.
comedic. Yeah, he was a comedic one.
Yeah, man.
I still want to see some comedic shit out of him. I still
You
want
know
to
what I
see.
want to see?
I don't know. I don't know if you've ever seen that serious Ron Killings from TNA.
No, I have.
You might like him.
He's
I
tough.
seen it.
Yeah,
I seen it.
yeah, that serious one go hard. So
I
maybe.
I want to see the inside of my eyelids. Roll them damn credits.
Oh, that was to this place.
There you go.
All right, Los, put it in the driveway.
All right. As for the podcast,
Great.
folks, you can find us at facebook.com/the lunch table, Instagram.com/the lunch table 5, YouTube.com @the lunch table 5, Twitter.com @DLT trifecta. Like always, folks, if you like us, thank you for spending your time with us. Hope everybody out there is doing good. And in spirit of the month, everybody keep your mind up, stay above water, keep your head up, like Tupac said. And there's niggas out there that love you, like your trifecta. Y'all have a good night.
I barely like you, motherfuckers.
Don't listen to him. He's a battered bitch.
Good night, folks.